taking on the Mavericks. For the Phoenix Suns, Game 3 on the road ended in a loss. They're hoping to steal one tonight. Mavs, Suns, the NBA postseason. Coming up next. At Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. And we're set to bring you all the action right here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, "The worst passes often lead to the best finishes." And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Great spin to the bucket. What a move.
This is why Paul is an all-star. He doesn't get flustered inside despite giving up a lot of size. He doesn't let the defense dictate the shot he takes.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ayton against Powell. Outside for Booker. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Doncic's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Crowder from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Fade away. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Crowder, that's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. And the Mavericks, another 3. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. That shot off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Back to Doncic. Brunson against Booker. Here's Bullock. Shoots over Bridges. The fadeaway J is off the mark. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
2 points. That one goes.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Paul. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks leading. Here's Bullock. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Bullock. It's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Phoenix timeout.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Bertans comes in for Finney-Smith. Brown, he's checked in for Bullock. And it's Dinwiddie in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Payne.
Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And there's the drive. And again, it's the Suns missing. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Dinwiddie against Payne. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
55 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Payne.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Now here's Payne. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Steps back and fires. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
17 seconds left in the first. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. And here's Payne. Looking to win the run. Gets the 3 ball to go.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at it, he's giving up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And drafted 13th back in 2015, Devin Booker, for years, the lone bright spot in Phoenix. Now he's got some help.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keeping my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. I want to keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
And Grant, that's got to feel pretty special.
That's so true. I mean, to stick it out and get this organization back on the winning track, that's how legacies are made.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
On the floor for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now here's Doncic. Shoots over Paul. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And now the Suns, fast break. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Here's Bullock. Crowder grabs the miss. Stolen by Dinwiddie, and now the Mavs on the run. Bullock's shot is off. The Suns trailing. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Powell, he's checked in for Kleba. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks.
Outside Finney-Smith. It's Bullock on the wing. Powell, a screen on Bridges. The drive by Bullock. Offensive rebound. Fade away to create some space. Doncic has got 7.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
They're really working the paint now.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time. I'll tell you what. They are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Craig is checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Here's Bullock. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. A different look for Dallas. Bertans checked in for Finney-Smith. Brown comes in for Bullock. And Brunson is subbed in for Doncic. And a change for the Suns. Shamet's checked in. Now here's Payne. Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. Powell covers. They get the rebound.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense right on him. They shoot again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
And so Powell nails them both. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Payne, the pass to Craig. Outside Johnson. It's Shamet on the wing. Here's McGee. Got a hand on it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And Brunson, here we go. Bertans. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes a first. The Mavericks making a switch here.
Cameron Payne taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And here's Brunson. There's the drive. And the layup falls. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Suns ahead. They lead by 2.
Hey there. Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy.
Looking at the series, this game is as much of a must-win as an elimination game. Kenny, does that alter the approach?
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
They've got Reggie Bullock. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Suns leading. Aiden inside, working on Powell, and Aiden gets it to go. Here's Doncic. He has 7. Powell, a screen on Paul. Doncic against Paul. Tries a 10-footer. That one a little long.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
The shot that time not on target, and it's Dallas the other way. Powell, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Doncic. Fader on the way. That one's good for 2. 9 points in the game. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well-balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Here's Paul. Gets a very good look and converts. Paul's got 8.
Nice work by Paul, as usual, in that mid-range area. So effective there.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
Doncic hits them both.
As a teenager, I said as a teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Luka's 4, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
Love the attack mindset. Big second-half bucket to extend the lead.
Here's Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. 15 points in the game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Ball against Doncic. Ball passes to Ayton. Bridges on the attack. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Bertans comes in for Finney-Smith. Brown, he's checked in for Bullock. And it's Dinwiddie in for Doncic. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Pass to McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Now Bridges. Shoots over Brown. The bank shot, no good. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Dinwiddie goes in. Oh, it misses! Had a chance to tie it. Outside Payne. Nails it from beyond the arc. Payne's got 8.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Payne, pass to Bridges. It's Shamet on the wing. Bridges outside. Now here's McGee. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Kleba. The drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Craig's checked in for Shamet.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Suns. Torrey Craig.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Up top, Payne. He's covered by Dinwiddie. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Here's Dinwiddie. And he's off from 17. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Suns on top, up by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Booker the 2 with Johnson at the 3. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Paul in at the point guard position.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Doncic against Ayton. Cleveland.
What you say? Come on now. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Crowder outside. Takes it inside. Yep, count it. And the Suns lead by 5.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Kleba, screen on Paul. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Paul's got 4 rebounds now.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
To the inside, here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Dallas. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And they'll get another chance. Crowder, left side. Lets it go from deep. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this." Guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Booker can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Ball against Doncic. Over Paul. Dallas again missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Brunson against Booker. Doncic outside. Trying to get back on track. No good off the glass.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Pass to Brunson. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks.
A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter.
Substitution for the Suns. Mikal Bridges.
Booker against Brunson. Now here's Booker. The D's right on him. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on to Dwight Powell.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
Dallas now, time running out. Now Brunson. Pass to Bullock. 1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic outside. Here's Finney-Smith. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the Mavericks, another 3.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability pulls off the charts.
Here's Paul. That one's wide left. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Doncic passes to Brunson. No good on the triple. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Powell, a screen on Paul, and here's Doncic outside, unable to get that one. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.